If this wind holds, it's a perfect night to do some metal processing. Let's start with some fuel. Now I am actually using brown coal as much as I can. Okay, and what I'm going to try and do is I've got some iron bloom. I think they could do with being processed. Let's get what we don't need off our bar as a starting point. Right, here we go. Just to get this one warmed up. It's funny, when they first started redoing the forges, I was very sort of thinking, oh, I've always loved the forge, why do they need to do it? Now I see how they've redone it and how the coals look. I think it's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Right, as soon as we can get this one warmed up, so this is now at, we'll go up to 600 by itself. And that one, yeah, that's getting close as well. 5. Six, right. We want to get this higher. Whoa, tongs, tongs, tongs. You've forgotten your tongs. Okay. Now what happened to that red hot ingot? Where is it? Ah, here you are. What temperature are you now after that? Assume warm enough. Let's take this one, put it on there. Let's take that one, and we're going to oomph this up a bit. 600. Wow. Okay. I wonder if they'll ever automate this. I'm pretty sure they will actually. Right, I shall get on with this. See the speed it's going, I think that would be enough. Well, that is the last of my iron blooms. I have processed most of my blooms into iron bars. Right, they go to 16, that's fine. What I think I would like to do is, given that the wind is so good, I wonder whether I could, I mean there's no reason I shouldn't, make some iron plates. I may have to, let me add a bit more coal to that. Okay, and then we will do that. That's the last iron bar. Because I need iron plates for a lot of things. You need them for windmills, you need them for doors, you need them for all sorts of things. Let's take these two, and we want an iron plate. Where is the iron plate? Yeah, that's good. Let's do a couple more. Because we're starting with this iron at a hot temperature. So it's a good thing to do. It's one iron plate. Ooh. Yeah, too hot to hold. Let's just find out. I have managed to, oh my word. Yeah, I need to skirt around here. My tongs have run out. I've got, yeah, I don't want you. Stay there while I go and make some tongs. I've got to remember how to make tongs. Rope is involved, I know that. So, where's my rope? Plants. Oh, here we are. I think it's only one, and I think, if I remember rightly, it is like that. No? Yes. Okay. Let's just put that there. Okay, right, now we've got tongs. Huh. Yeah, I think I need to make some metal tongs, but not at this moment in time. Let's pick up our debris before it disappears. Where was that iron plate? Over there. Let's not ignore that one. Okay. Alright, let's get that off there. Make another arm plate. The wind is still holding. So while the wind is holding, we will make arm plates. Now the other thing I need is a lot of copper plates. So the arm plate. That's 4 iron plates. Looking good. While we've got a pause, while that lot heats up, let's go and grab some food. Right. Here we go. Listen to that. Oh, my husband's sneezing. Copper plates. That's it for the copper. It is. We've got iron. This one we can't process. Oops. Right. Another copper plate. Wow, so we've got 3 here, which is 1 hopper, 4 there, there's 3 to a hopper, so this will be 5. Wow, okay, I don't think I have any more metal. I could do some more iron plates. How many iron plates have I got? 4. Let me just look up a door. I want a beehive kiln door. So let me look up kiln. Here we are, far clay brick kiln door. How many plates do I need? I don't need plates at all for that. But I do need kiln. I need oven doors. They're not oven doors now, they're called something else. Oven, no. what do they call them now? Is it a door? Iron hatch door, there we go. Created by what? 2. Right. My thought is we've got 4. Can't always depend on the wind. So let's let that warm up, and in fact we can add some more fuel just to keep it going. So we're going to need 4, yeah, I'm going to need 8, wow. Right, I have made 2 hoppers. I've got another arm plate there. We will need a lot more than 2 hoppers. I have got 6 and 4 fat. That's not bad actually. Okay. Right, now what I want to do is I've got one of these. I think it's that one. Is it that one? No. I am looking for a crucible I had that had a load of copper in it. That's the one. Okay, let's pop you in there. Now this contains 980 units of copper. Reheat to melt again, and the baking temperature, yeah, well, that we need to heat it up to a certain level. So I'm going to put all 16 in there because that's going to take some time to heat up. Let's get going on that. Now, if there's 980, that is going to take most. Let me pop that in there. It's going to take most of my ingot molds over here. Okay, so as well as that, we need to look at our iron. That's copper plates. Okay, that's 1, 2. Yeah, I've only got 2 of the amounts of copper I need to fill bloomeries. So let's get our bloomeries going. Process, of course, into iron balloon. Charcoal we need for here. Yep, that's 2 going. We check on the copper. Yeah. Now, my understanding is that this, that's up there, it's not white hot yet. Will it pour? You know, I have problems when I'm reheating stuff. It'll re-pour for some of it anyway, and we can reheat it again. This is the crucible I picked up at the halite mine. Last time I could only do 5. Nice. Now this isn't an even number, so I'm going to get whole ingots, but I'm also going to be in a situation where I have a little bit in an ingot mould that will need topping up separately. Ah. Yeah, that was the one that was only 80. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ingots of copper. Really nice. Okay, seeing as that one is warm, or it should be, put it back in there. And then I think I've got 90 of these. And do I have enough copper bits? Oh gosh, do I? Right, let's do that. Actually, your ingot moulds aren't going to be enough. You need 5. Yeah, you haven't got enough ingot moulds for that. Good to remember before you start. Okay, so let's just, we've measured that out. Let's just put it in there as something that needs to be done. That's a nice crucible we picked up. All right, we've got 2 more copper plates, 2 more arm plates. Wow. So we are out of copper. And we have a stack of iron plates. Good. What else needs doing? Ah, yes. Let's get a couple more blueberries going. Now, what we've done this morning is a huge investment in the future, because I've got, what is it? I've got 2 hoppers. We're going to need chutes. Right. Now, what do I want at the moment to be ground? I've got all this that can be ground, not that. There is something else I want to grind, and that is basalt. So have I got basalt in here? Borax. Borax, not basalt. Basalt is a rock. Borax is what I want to grind. Right, because I'm going to come on to make an iron anvil. Not at the moment, but I will be doing. So what am I going to need over here? Let's get that lot going. We're going to do flint and glass, so let's go and get some quartz. Yeah, we will need 24 quartz. And I'll also need some flint. I think it's 24 as well. I'm not sure. Let's go and get these 2 going. Then we keep our calcinated flint and our quartz supplies going. And that will be very helpful. Yeah. And let's bend down and light this. Okay, right. What a beautiful morning. Is it still morning? It is not. We've spent most of the day doing this. Wow. Okay, let's get our fuel bag out. That's only 3, but that's all right. Okay, and we do need to work a little bit more on light. We are very dark at the moment. And what does not help is when things can come up here and basically shoot at us. Yeah. Oh, you're over there, are you? You know, I'm just going to put something up temporarily and I can work without being shot. Okay, let's keep going. Time to harvest. That's my scythe. Right, let's get that off my bar. That's flax. Okay, gosh, they've eaten all that again. Right. Onions forever. And then, what is that end one? What will that take? That's a rift. That will take K. That looks great. That has replanted our fields, which is a plus. Let's pop these back and let's put our grain inside. And our side can go in this little area here. Yeah, I need to put a block up there, but this is not the moment to do it. Okay, that's done that. Right, now I need more acacia wood. Decided that that was a better place. And given what I'm doing out here, that's a better place too. Now I want to have another look at some of these blocks I've got up here. Actually, I think I might wait till morning. Gosh, what a mess this is. That's only short, isn't it? I had viewed that as being much longer. It's quite a short area there. Okay, it's good to know. Right, what what needs doing next. Let's have a look at my armour. Yeah, that's in a really bad place. So what have we got in terms of linen and in terms of cloth? Actually not that much. Let's get my armour out. I put it there. Can I just add that? I can. 1, 2, 3. Right, that has mended that. So we have more protection. This one, I think we can use that piece of cloth on there. That's mended that. Now, what do I need for the helmet? Let's have a quick look. Tailored gamboised helmet. All right. 2 cloth, 2 twine. I've got 1 piece of linen there, but we do have a lot here. So, and we need some, I need 2 cloth and 2 twine. I think I'm out of sticks, that's okay. So 2 twine, 2 cloth, but we will also need a sewing kit. Sewing kit. Okay, let's see how you make it. Right. And again, we're out of sticks. Do I have a stash of sticks anywhere? We often do. Nope. Okay. I will need more skeps. I've only got 1. Okay. And 13 is not enough. Okay. Right, well, we've processed all our iron. It is 3 in the morning. So we've actually got down to some metalwork. I've processed all the iron bloom I have, and the rest of my iron is in the bloomeries. We've got a good stack of iron plate, which will help, because if you want to make an iron anvil, you start with an iron plate. We need iron plates for hatch doors, and there is just a demand for iron plates. We are well on the way to getting the equipment together to automate our quern, and in the background we are maintaining our position by keep replanting our gardens and mending our armour. So not a bad step forwards. In the next episode we will start to look at getting that wonderful basalt quern from the halite quarry and maybe automating our own quern. Bye bye. Leave a like.